This is a thing that I think we need to understand about people in the media, people like Kareem Jean-Pierre. Their number one thing they hate the most, and this is something you were touching on earlier, Tim, is being embarrassed. And so when they have to come out and they're parroting their normal talking points for the left, which they always do, then all of a sudden the left goes and does a 180. Joe Biden does drop out. He does pardon his son. They do say the DOJ is rotten to its core. It embarrasses them and it makes them upset. And I'm just hoping people can finally start realizing that you do not hate these people enough.
I really think that, like, all evidence says that they have a humiliation kink because all they ever do is embarrass themselves.
What did Tucker Carlson say when some guy said, "What kind of porn do you watch?" And he said, "Oh, humiliation porn. I watch you do it a lot."
We do have a lot of political masochists in the country.
Sincerely, I mean, KJP, how on earth she does her job, like how on earth she can go out there day after day. I would have resigned. There's no way that I would have been able to do what she does and actually have any self-respect. I couldn't.
I kind of feel bad for her. You know what I mean? I mean, as bad as you can for someone who's lying to you every day intentionally. But it's just, look, someone with a goal, with a mission, be it good or evil, they're trying. But she's got to try for Joe Biden. Like, trying to lie for that guy, that's a difficult thing. Oof.
I mean, he pardons his son and then doesn't leave the country. He leaves the continent.
Yeah, he went to Africa.
Africa.
I love that.
He's gone to Africa. Like, also, this is like a pattern. Like, he was in a rainforest like 2 weeks ago after he said something stupid.
Oh, yeah, and then he walked into the rainforest.
He just walked into the rainforest after.
You're like, where's he going?
I know. Like, is he looking for other homes? Like, Hunter wants to stay in the country and Joe Biden didn't pardon himself. He's just going to go over to Africa somewhere. Like, what's he up to? I don't know.
To be fair, her job is to lie and then get called out for it and just try to keep lying and send the media off of the trail of whatever they're trying to accomplish.
I mean, you're right, but you look at the way that McEnany did her job. And look,
that was awesome.
I think Donald Trump is going to be great, but Donald Trump was very loose with facts and he was very, very loose with the way he spoke. And KJP, just when it comes to the way that Biden lies, compared to the way that McEnany would deal with things that Donald Trump said that were skirting the truth or were incorrect or whatever, she was an absolute all-star. Just McEnany handled the press and handled Donald Trump incredibly professionally, and she generally made the press look bad. KJP, I mean, like I said, I can't imagine how she looks herself in the mirror every day, because not only does she have to go out there and defend some of the most blatant lies, but she does it so badly that you're not buying it. At least McEnany, you were like, okay, yeah, she's got that book, she's pulling up things that people said, and she was going, had all these things marked because she knew what they were going to ask that day. Every single day, she knew what the press was going to ask because she knew what Donald Trump had said. KJP comes out there and she doesn't have good answers for the things that Joe Biden has said.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I think Kayleigh McEnany and her sister Ryan, they're literally once-in-generation talents on handling the media. And the thing that I love about Kayleigh is no matter what Donald Trump would say, and, then the media would start going off like, oh, well, actually, this isn't true, and we think that this was exaggerated. As soon as Kayleigh all of a sudden would hear that, she would say, oh, we're going to page 42. And I loved how she would turn, have her great French tip nails, all of a sudden turn, and then just rip this person a new one, and then bring out receipts, and then it turned out, oh, wait, Donald Trump was telling the truth. It's like literally... when they're saying, oh, the water's turning the frogs gay. It's exactly what's happening. Yeah. Thank God for RFK. We're going to fix that problem.
Republicans have to be prepared with the media.
Yeah.
Democrats have not had to be prepared for the media, and now they are getting a little taste of it, a small taste of it, because she came out there all prepared. KJP could have just walked out there and had basically her time in the sun and just enjoyed it and soaked it up. But even on Capitol Hill, when you are dealing with reporters, they will treat you differently. With the Democrats, they're writing up your bill on the latest legislation that you wrote. And with Republicans, it is taking your words and twisting them wildly out of context and then asking you for comment 5 minutes before they drop on the wire.
I also feel bad for Jen Psaki, because
she was better.
She was better. I actually gave her praise because I'm like, as liars go, she's crafty, right? She's not great, but she does a good job. But she goes to MSNBC, and now it's just, And
now Alex Jones is going to buy her out.
Yeah, she jumped ship to go to a sinking ship, and it's like, oof, man. Well, you you can only feel so bad because part of me, there's just the schadenfreude of like, you are evil people, you lie, cheat, and steal, you have disdain for the working class in this country, you have disdain for the population of this country, and this is what happens when you're a bad person, so what can I say?
Yeah, but the big thing is, we got Caroline Leavitt coming in as press secretary, and I think she had a phenomenal idea, and I think it's heavily influenced by Barron. But the big thing is that we're going to start opening seats up for alternative media, kind of the new media,
front seat.
and having a lot. I mean, I hope you'll be there as the
our
Jewish
Jewish
Times
reporters.
reporter. Yes, but I'm
Jewish affairs correspondent.
Jewish affairs correspondent. I'm going to make you a name tag for that. But I mean, you think about this. We're going to start having people who are not tied to editors, who are not tied to people who have to push all of their. Because I mean, you think of like places like Timcast, places like Daily Wire. They have their subscription service, so you guys are not going to lose your income. That's going to float you all the time, so you can actually report the truth. And I think having these people in the briefing room is going to be a massive, massive win for the American people.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.